course.
Welcome back to London. Obviously, you're no stranger to this city.
Yeah. I've been here a couple of times over the years.
Quite a bit. With that in mind, then, do you ever get a chance? Do you ever take the time to actually go out and see the sights, or is it just you go one city to the next, on and on?
So, in general, when you're on tour, oftentimes you see an airport, the inside of a tour bus, the inside of a venue.
Yeah, basically.
However, I mean, I have over the years had a chance to do stuff. In fact, we recorded the Vltimas album in Woburn.
Oh, yeah.
So there's not much more countryside that you can get.
Yeah, you do a lot of free time around that, so you can just explore.
Yeah.
Okay, and obviously you're here with I Am Morbid, headlining Morbidfest. This is the 6th day I saw on the tour. Well, what a hell of an expansive tour as well. You didn't just do 3 days in the UK, you then go into Europe, all over basically the entire country.
Right.
How have you found it so far? Because you started off in Europe, you came to the UK, tomorrow you're off again to Europe.
Yep.
How has it been going?
Well, the main thing is that all the bands are getting along very well, which is that's always a good thing. You know, the reverse would be terrible.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when we're putting this together, you know, we're talking, what would, you know, how would this work? You know, I mean, I've been friends with Vital and Atrocity for many, many years. They're also veterans.
Yeah.
The one that I didn't know was Sadist, and they've actually turned out to be a very interesting band. You know, I had a chance to see their set last night, and yeah, good band.
Yeah.
Good band. I really like them.
Who's been louder so far then, Manchester or Coventry? Because they're the other 2 dates you've done.
Manchester.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a lot of problems last night.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't even able to play the whole set. Yeah, we had some equipment failures. So it was unfortunate, but
that's interesting because from what I've seen, I know a lot of people have been to Coventry as part of Bloodstock's Metal Forum. It's on Facebook. Basically, everybody shares information. And one of the things that's coming up was about Coventry. What I've seen on that's why I'm so surprised. All of anyone's done is rave about it. So interesting.
yeah, there was, well, some of it was on us, and the monitors were just either the equipment was bad or the operator didn't have a clue, but it was just a constant. I mean, literally, I just had to unplug them.
Wow.
So.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you know, listen, I'm not here to complain, but you know, listen, you take the good with the bad, and every day is a new day, and it's an experience, and you know, out here to make music, and that's what we're doing.
Basically, yeah. So, what made you decide to do I Am Morbid? Especially considering you just had a recent release of, now I'm gonna hopefully get this name right because I've been reading it all
Vltimas.
Vltimas.
Yeah.
Vltimas, excellent.
Not V. Pronounce it U.
Oh,
it's like a Roman U.
okay.
Vltimas.
All right, Ultimus. Something Wicked marches in. Just released that literally 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
It was the end of March.
End of March. Okay, so yeah. So what made you decide you're going to do this and then come back to that later on?
Well, everything takes a time to get, but we do have, I mean, literally after this tour is over, I have a few weeks at home, and then we start with Ultimas.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, but this was booked, you know, you book things a year in advance, you know, with everything, so.
Yeah, particularly when you see a tour of that size,
yeah, sure.
It needs to be done. And as you just said, you're actually going to be back in the Underworld this venue in June with Ultimas.
I will.
Let's call it, is it easy for you to switch gears then when you're doing I Am Morbid to doing Ultimas? You say you got a couple of weeks off, will that time be used to chill out, relax, forget about music, or just preparing yourself for the Ultimas tour?
I have tried my whole life to forget about music, and it's impossible for me.
Yeah.
No, a bit of both. A bit of you know, sort of restoration, and then dive straight into it.
And straight out for that. So, do you see Morbidfest as a celebration of Morbid Angel, or is it more about giving fans one final kind of one more go? Because obviously now you're no longer part of that lineup.
Well, so I look at life as a body of a lot of little things.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, I've been doing this for a little while, and, you know, it's just like, I love music, and I love writing music, I love performing music, I love, you know, it's just something that I'm compelled to do.
Yeah.
It's almost like a vocation, if you will, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm the only one that's playing these songs.
Yeah.
So, you know, so there we go.
So it is, I mean...
It's a celebration of the legacy of old school death metal.
Yeah, and of course your own legacy as well has been part of that, because that's the question. You can certainly relax. You've already said you can't switch your brain off, but you could, if you wanted to, I guess, relax and, I wouldn't say coast in the legacy, but enjoy the legacy you've created through the past, through those 4 albums and so on. But what drives you now to continue to make music? What made you decide, hey, I'm also going to have Vltimas going as well?
Well, Vltimas was something that, you know, we worked on for a number of years. And it's just, you know, it took a while, obviously, because we all do other things.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just another chapter. I mean, you know, it's right, wrong, or indifferent is what I do. You know.
In 5 years' time, you'll come up with potentially a new idea and a new band or a new project.
Well, I mean, I'm always writing. I have so much stuff that is just getting around to. Okay, now I'm determined I'm going to do this actually. You know, but I write songs every day.
Is it kind of notepad by the side of your bed kind of thing?
Well, I used to do that. Now it's just, you know, me on the couch with an acoustic guitar. That's where it starts.
So it literally never ends.
No.
But you seem so pleased about that, and I guess the fact that you're constantly inspired.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the opposite would be terrible.
Yeah,
You know.
basically,
Yeah.
You already mentioned support, and you've got some strong support for these shows. Did you have much involvement in selecting who played with you? And if so, why?
So, there were some names that were run past me.
Yeah.
It's really the agency that put it together, but it was his suggestions, and I was fine with it.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I've known these guys for, you know, several decades.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So it was easy, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Have you found it easy to adapt to the changing times in music? So the rise of streaming and YouTube, basically the lack of album sales, single sales, is that front, where it became harder, obviously, to sell music because everybody can get it for free, all of the very small subscription, be it Spotify or Apple Music. Have you found that easy to adapt to?
Well, I'm in a slightly better position because I have a history and of sales, and that does continue. I've always said this: real fans buy music. I buy music.
Yeah.
So, you know, and those who don't, who consider themselves a fan of music, what they're really doing is saying that they don't want their favorite bands to put out a new record because it's incredibly expensive to do these things.
Oh, well, absolutely.
And when people just help themselves to it, then there's a ramification to that, which means, you know, people get at a point where they're frustrated and they can't pay their bills or whatever, and then they stop doing it altogether.
Yeah, because obviously if you can't afford to do it, you can't do it. It's as simple as that.
No, it's simple economics.
Yeah, we talk, we spend a lot of time, particularly in this country, trying to support the British metal scene, which is growing in size again, but it's a common problem is what you just said there. It's everybody is trying to release music, go to YouTube, and every day there's 10,000 songs uploaded. And it's how do you stand up now? As you said, I guess you're blessed, you're lucky in the sense that you've got a legacy, you worked for it, so that people have that to go back to already.
Sure.
But when it comes to doing, I guess, Vltimas, there's your, other than the names of the back who's in it, which obviously is in some way early on, it's like starting again, really, isn't it?
To a degree. I mean, again, I think the veteran status of really of all of us that contributes to perhaps a slight head start.
Yeah.
But yeah, things have changed. I mean, magazines are not what they were. It's a new frontier.
It really is, yeah.
And there certainly are a lot more challenges, no question about it.
Do you think, like I guess a lot of other bands, touring isn't just that's the most important way for you to make money, but like get yourself out there so that people don't buy the music?
Well, so I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy performing. So it's not. I mean, you know, there's probably a million other things that anybody could do.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, if all you're worried about is money. I mean, you can trade stocks online. You can, I mean, there's a myriad of things. I always kept myself hungry because if I could I do something else if I wanted to, sure. I mean, I have the ability to do so. My passion is music, and I want to follow that because there's so many people who, oh, I wish I would have done this, or wish the rocking chair effect.
Yeah.
Sitting back when they're old and gray, and oh, I wish I would have done this, or wish I would have done that. If somebody wishes that they wanted to do something, do it.
Right. Yeah.
Otherwise you cheat yourself. I mean, we have a very short period of time on this planet, and it's up to each of us to do what it is we want. Enjoy the short period of time that we're here.
Yeah, there's so much stuff out there as well that can bog you down just generally in days.
Sure.
Be it politics or life in general and so on. Yeah. So I've seen you've been asked this question quite a bit actually when I was looking at previous interviews, but in regards to I Am Morbid, and it basically regards studio albums. Now, is there still any sort of room on that in the sense that you consider in the future doing something as a group for a studio album or an EP or release?
We've had some discussions, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that's
when I do things, when and only when I'm moved and motivated for the right reasons to do exactly that.
Yeah.
Now, sure, I could put out a record tomorrow, but Iron Maiden could put out a new record tomorrow, and people still want to hear The Trooper, and they want to hear Wrathchild, and they want to hear. It almost doesn't matter when you get at a certain point.
I get that, yeah.
With certain things. Now, in the case of Vltimas, I mean, we have a plethora of material. We can go back in and do another record tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's kind of a new thing, and it's a fresh thing, and we're all really keen on it. The chemistry is great. I mean, I'm a really, really busy guy, so it's just even getting to do the things. I mean, I want to do another country record this year. I have enough material to do 3 records.